this whole process,
Yeah.
it changed not only the way that I look, not
Yeah.
only the way that I act,
Yeah.
but it changed every other facet of my life.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Even my work.
Yeah.
I'm scheduled in the work. I do everything on time, and in my mentality, I'll never say that I'm not able to do something, because I used to think I was doomed for this physique.
So what's up, y'all? Today I'm with Ibrahim, one of my clients and good friend of mine, and in this video he'll be explaining to you guys everything that changed since he joined the Frictionless Fitness program, and how his life actually was before and how he's feeling now, because he's a totally different person than who he was before he joined. So without further ado, so first question I'm going to ask you is, before you joined, how was your life? How was your lifestyle? How was everything for you? Who were you?
To be honest, I was just a regular guy.
Okay.
As regular as it gets.
Okay.
I was working evening, days. I didn't put any priority on my physique.
Okay.
Didn't put any priority on my training.
Okay.
On my food. I was just a regular guy letting life go by without doing any effort, because I thought I was normal.
Okay.
I used to be a soccer player. I used to be in shape and everything.
Okay.
Due to an injury, I stopped. I gained some weight, and I just let myself go.
I see you. And like, how was your diet? How was it?
Yeah, so to be honest, there was no diet.
Okay.
There was nothing. I was just eating everything that I wanted to eat. Didn't put any attention on it, because, as I said, I used to eat like a monster, and then stay in shape, because I was playing soccer like 5 times a day, 5 times a week.
Yeah.
So I was morning, woke up, ate bad, chocolate, bread, cereals, anything that I wanted to eat, I would eat it. And so there was no schedule to my diet.
Okay.
There was nothing that was not a process.
Okay. I see. And like, did you believe this was normal? And did you believe you could change, or was it something that was just, you thought that you were doomed to stay this way?
No, I thought I was normal.
Okay.
The thing is, I thought I was normal. I didn't pay attention to how I ate.
Okay.
But the thing is, when I understood that I was not in shape, one time we went to the beach with my friends.
Wait, going to this. So when was the moment that you understood that this was actually a problem? When you were like, okay, this is actually not normal. When was that day?
Yeah, exactly. So when I went to the beach one day with my friends.
Okay.
And before that, I thought I was as regular as it gets. And then when we came back, I saw some pictures of myself, of me and my friends, and I was not in the shape that I thought I was.
Okay.
I was not as comparable to everyone else. I was overweight.
Okay.
I was not in shape. I was not lean. I was not what I wanted to be.
Okay.
And that's the moment I understood like something had to change, but I didn't know how.
And how did that make you feel when you saw these pictures of yourself and you were like, damn?
It made me feel bad. It made me feel like there was an urgency to change.
Okay. And what was the point where you actually decided that you needed help and you were like, okay, I need help to figure this out and to actually take action? What was the moment?
The thing is, I would prioritize to get in shape. My thing was, I thought I had to prioritize either food, gym, sleep, my diet. I didn't think I could do everything at once.
Okay.
So I would try to eat well, but when I would try to eat well, I would put 100% on it, and I didn't put any effort in going to the gym, getting any steps in.
Yeah.
Getting my sleep fixed.
Yeah.
But then when I put my focus on the gym, I would eat anything and everything.
Okay. So you really had like all of nothing mindset.
Exactly.
And that's the problem, because the gym, the fitness, everything is like, it's a whole process. Everything got to be aligned for you to see results. So obviously you wasn't seeing results. So how many times did you try before to get in shape, like once you realized it?
Bro, I tried for a year and a half. A year and a half.
Yeah.
I tried. And then I understood that I always doubted myself.
Yeah.
Because I thought I was not competent enough to give myself a program.
Okay.
I thought I was doomed to have this body.
Okay.
After trying. So I was like, maybe I need someone's help.
What do you mean you doubted yourself? Like, how did you doubt yourself?
Because the thing is, I would try something. As I said, I would try to fix my diet. It didn't work.
Okay.
I would try to fix my gym program.
Okay.
Didn't work because every time I would do something, I would not see the change in a couple of weeks. I would give myself a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
Didn't see any change. Went back to the same habits.
Mm.
The same habits coming back again and again.
Yeah. So you're like stuck in that loop.
Yep.
Damn. Did you try ChatGPT?
Bro, I tried everything. I tried ChatGPT my life into it.
Oh my god.
Didn't
man.
work.
So I'm going to ask you, why did you join this program over other programs? Like, what made you decide, okay, I'm going to join this one and not another one? Because there's hundreds of other coaches online, probably some that you probably preferred, but what made you choose this?
Yeah, good question. So I would even see when I used to go to the gym, I would see when I used to go to the gym, I would see some coaches even there.
Yeah.
I would see coaches everywhere.
Okay.
But the thing is, as you said, we were not so far one from the other,
Mm-hmm.
and I would see your change in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, I know you from a long time ago.
Yeah.
I didn't think you could change.
Yeah.
I didn't
I
think.
know.
I thought you was doomed to be like to be what you was when
Yeah.
we were young.
Yeah.
But as I saw you like grow, I was like, maybe he's got something that he's doing right,
Yeah.
and I might just need to ask him, like. And the thing is, when the plan comes from someone that is experienced in that field,
Yeah.
you don't doubt the plan
Exactly.
because the plan is bulletproof.
Exactly.
You saw it work on someone.
Exactly. Like you see it step by step. There's no more doubt, right?
Yep.
And what would you say almost stopped you from joining? Like, what were your hesitation? Maybe your fears, your doubt about yourself. What made you say like, maybe it worked for him, maybe it won't work for me, before joining? Because I know we all have that.
Yeah, one of the things was genetics. I thought
Hey.
you were genetically gifted.
Yeah.
I thought I was genetically not gifted. Yeah. So, but the thing is, when I thought about this,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it can't be the answer.
Yeah.
Genetics cannot be the answer. Like it has to be some kind of system, some kind of process that gets you where you want to be.
And what's really awesome is that not only did you change, but now you realize that even if you were to have the worst genetics, and that's not true, you still would need to get your dream physique. You still would need to do everything you need to do to get your dream physique, and it's still possible.
It's not a given.
Exactly, it's still possible. You still need to work for it, because otherwise, what are you going to do? Afterwards, you joined the program, and we're going to talk about the results later. But what do you think was different about the approach in the frictionless progress method compared to other things you tried before?
The thing is, it's a lot simpler than we think.
Uh-huh.
A lot simpler.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just have to focus on a couple of things.
Yeah.
Make it easy.
Mm-hmm.
Make it something based on your preferences.
Yeah.
Not anything that you're gonna take from someone else. Like I could not take your schedule.
Yeah.
I can't take your meals.
Yeah.
Because I'm my own person. I like what I like.
Yeah.
And I can do what I like. I can do what I like while doing it right.
Yeah.
I don't have to like sacrifice my whole personality just to get in the shape that I want to be.
Yeah. Like you still fit it into your lifestyle, right? And when it comes to like the approach that we took to get you in shape, for example, what's the part of it that you really found surprising about yourself? When I say this, I mean like mindset wise, because we approached it in a way that we approached it with the mindset, and I told you some things that probably changed your life forever regarding that. So what about that was different compared to just a regular fitness program?
Yeah, so the thing is, when we started, me and you,
Mm-hmm.
we didn't start directly 100% on it.
Yeah.
We went step by step.
Yeah.
I did the first step,
Mm-hmm.
and the first step alone gave me results.
Yeah.
Like minor results, but still, it was better than nothing.
Yeah.
And then we added steps.
Mm-hmm.
We added steps, and we added a way of thinking.
Yeah.
It was not just actions, because actions is going to bring you back to the habits.
Yeah.
We had like discussions. We had discussions about some habits that are more like intellectualized,
Mm-hmm.
where you can change the way you see things.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought I was doomed to have the body that I have,
Mm-hmm.
but as we were working, things changed in my mind
Yeah.
and in my body.
Yeah, that's the great part. We worked on your belief systems and what you actually believe yourself to be. And I always say that this is probably the most important part of it all, because if you don't do that, it doesn't matter how you look. If you still see yourself as the overweight guy with bad genetics, you will always go back to that identity, no matter how much weight you lose. So I really wanted to tackle this with you first, and take care of it. And now, how, like, do you still have these cravings? Do you still eat out fast food? Do you still have any of these? Is it something that you have to force yourself not to do, or do you still have that issue?
Not at all. I don't have any more I don't have any more major cravings because there's a clear reason for that.
Mm-hmm.
I eat what I like.
Yeah, that's good.
I learned with you that I can eat what I like while still eating right.
Mm-hmm.
There's no bad food. There's just bad quantities, and there's bad programs.
Yeah, yeah.
If you prepare the right food that you like,
Mm-hmm.
you're not doomed to be eating stuff that you don't like.
Yeah. That's what people don't understand, is that you don't need to hate your diet, and it doesn't have to be something that's horrible. Like, I promise you, this guy used to be the guy that used to eat the chunkiest food ever, like the most disgusting thing you can imagine, right? The burgers and everything. And I used to be like that too. It's just that I had a fast metabolism, but when I put him on the plan, I had that little fear that he would not like the diet because it's whole foods, it's meals that quote unquote are boring, but because I chose and we made meals that he liked, we were able to allow him to stay consistent the whole time. And now, like he said, he doesn't have any of these burger cravings anymore because every single day he's eating the meals that he like. And I think that's the greatest part, and the part that I'm the most proud of about you, because like he said, we knew each other from way back then, and he actually used to be that guy that we used to call fatso because he used to eat so fucking much to the point where it didn't make sense. And I'm a fatso too because I used to eat that much, but now we're two completely different persons, and that's really great to see. So another thing I wanted to ask you is, what systems allowed you to stay consistent? What helped you the most stay consistent in the program?
The thing that helped me stay, I would say, no to.
Yeah.
Doing things in advance and scheduling those things. For example, my meals, I would prepare them in advance.
Mm-hmm.
I knew what I would eat.
Mm-hmm.
So when I came for example, in my lunchtime, I didn't need to think about what I would eat.
Yeah.
My meal was ready, and I knew it was something that I liked.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to eat my meal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What about the whole thing that we did? What felt actually easier than you expected? Were you like before the program? You were like, damn, this is gonna be hard to stick to. I'm not gonna be able to do this. What about the whole things felt easier than you expected it to be?
The things that felt easier, as I would say, is everything.
Yeah.
To be honest, the gym
Mm-hmm.
and the diet.
Mm-hmm.
These were the main two things.
Yeah.
Because the gym, I didn't think I would be able to find time to go to the gym 4 or 5 times a week.
Yeah.
Because I had a lot of things going on outside.
Yeah.
And as you know, before we did the program together.
Yeah.
I used to go to the gym 2 hours a time.
Yeah.
So it was impossible for me to fix it in my schedule.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that I could reduce the time of each gym sessions.
Yeah.
And also preparing the meals in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Having a schedule, and for example preparing in the weekend.
Yeah.
Preparing in the weekend takes you 2-3 hours.
Max.
And then you save hours in the week.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to think.
Yeah.
And you don't have to cook every time.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I agree with you. And that's also what I preach, and that's how I stayed consistent. It was when it's so easy that it's impossible for you to say no to, when it's so easy that it's literally the only way you wouldn't do it is because you actually don't want to go, you have no reason not to do it. And that's really what I wanted to emphasize with every program I make. And I'm so glad that it stuck with you and it actually worked with you too. Because as you know, I really appreciate you, right? And now let's actually get to the good part, right? So what did you achieve in 2 months of working together? Because we just started, it's been 2 months. So what's the tangible results that you achieved on your physique, on your everything?
Yeah, first, my physique.
Yeah.
I would not look the same at all.
Yeah.
I was not that overweight guy.
Yeah.
That I was not that puffy face.
Yeah.
I didn't have any more puffy faces. In terms of food, this thing I will keep for the rest of my life. Even if we stopped working together, I will keep for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Preparing the foods in advance and having a process to what I'm going to eat every time.
Yeah.
3 meals a day. The meals are prepared. The meals are clear. I don't have to like have a headache about what I'm gonna eat.
No guesswork, like.
Yeah. So the look on my physique, what I ate, and thirdly, my strength.
Yeah.
Before I started the gym, I started the process with you.
Yeah.
Since I was overweight, I wasn't able to do any pull-ups.
That's crazy.
I was maybe able to do one.
Yeah.
If like I struggled.
Yeah, it was like bad form.
Now I can easily do 10.
For real?
10.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Because I've seen you do pull-ups and it's like 10 now.
Bro, the first five, I'm flying, bro.
Yeah, I know. And the thing is, at the start, you couldn't even do like 2. Like like we like.
No, it was bad.
A long time ago, we would go to these
outside gyms.
Yeah, outside gyms, and we would rack pull-ups. Another of us, and I don't even think you would even try. If I remember right.
Bro, I would try, but what do you want me to do? I would only do negatives.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. The change is insane. Yeah. How much did you lose? Like, how much how much did you weigh before?
I used to weigh 193.
Okay. And
193, I got down to 173.
Damn. So like 20 pounds, 20 good pounds. And we're not even done yet. Now we're just going to maintain a little bit and then go right back into a lean bulking phase. Yep. Staying lean, and then your physique is going to look crazy before summer, that's for sure. I 100% believe it. That's the part of it too. I'm going to ask you, bro, how do you feel right now compared to before?
Bro, the thing is, this whole process, it changed not only the way that I look, not only the way that I act, but it changed every other facet of my life.
Yeah.
Even my work, I'm scheduled in the work. I do everything on time, and in my mentality, I will never say that I'm not able to do something, because I used to think I was doomed for this physique, and thus in the same way I used to think that I could not achieve some things that were outside some of my objectives, some of my goals. But now I understand that anything is achievable if you put the right mindset into it, if you put the right system.
That's huge. That's huge. That's like the whole point, and it was the same for me. Like when you believe that you, no matter what is in front of you, you will be able to surmount it. That's the greatest thing ever. Because now any goal that you may set for yourself in the future, you're just going to be like, okay, wait, I know that I have limiting belief that may not be true the same way I had them for the gym, so I can just achieve what I want to achieve. And how do you feel like your confidence? How do you feel when it comes to that?
Oh, yeah, well, in the same vein, since I'm confident that I can achieve the goals, then I don't doubt myself as much as I used to. And we did some exercises that you told me to do on the mindset. And it helped. Like, if I want to be who I want to be, then I must act as the man that I want to be. And that's one thing that I learned with time. And now I'm confident that I can be the man I want to be. I just have to act like him.
That's literally it. As long as you believe that it's possible for you, and that's always something that I wanted you to be, right? Because I used to not do this with my clients, but I started doing this, and it was like I told them like the same thing I told to you about the beliefs, about what you believe about yourself internally, and how to change that. And now I can guarantee that I don't think you view yourself as the same fat, overweight guy that you used to see yourself as, because you just repeated it so many times, and you did the action to confirm, and now you have proof of concept, and now it's just a matter of like you staying consistent with it for the rest of your life, and you will never regress back. Like I'm 100% confident that you will never go back to that old identity of you having no control.
Never.
Right? Because that's the thing, right? Me, you, same thing. We used to have no control. That's the biggest problem. We used to just go by every day and not control what we put in our mouth, what we did, how we woke up, how we even think. And now it's completely different. And it's a big work to do, right? It's only been 2 months, but like it's a lifelong work, because there's so many things that you probably believe that you need to get rid of. But in every area of life. But now that you were able to do it with your physique, I'm 100% confident you can do it for everything you have.
Yeah, of course. Everyone has these limiting beliefs. And you just have to surmount them.
Literally.
You cannot be born without these beliefs. It's impossible for one to not have them.
Exactly. Because it's just because we felt so many times that because what we're taught of since we're kids, and it's all these beliefs that shapes us. But if you don't control them, they'll control you. Did other people start to notice your change in the physique?
Yeah, so I have some family members that used to come home from other countries.
Yeah.
And they didn't see me since summer.
Yeah. When you were fat.
They was like, are you not eating? Like, how did you change this much? Because like when we were outside of where we live right now, like they used to see me go to the beach. They used to see me go to some soccer trials, some soccer practices and everything, some matches. Yeah. And they used to see how I was. Mm-hmm. I was a bit overweight, as I said. Mm-hmm. But now they see like everything's changed. Yeah. Even some guy, he told me like the way you walk is different.
Do you see that, bro? Because that confidence, it bleeds into every other areas. And when people start to notice, that's how you know you're actually doing something that's actually working. Because now it's just like, and you're just starting out too. Like
2 months.
Like, bro, when you're gonna be at your peak, and you shown me your peak, what you want to look like at your peak. Yeah. And I literally, I do this with my client too, and I tell you to do this too. Is like visualize your future self, and I visualize you at your peak, and I can see it. And that's why, like, every time I'm pushing you, because I know that this version of you exists, and you just need to be aligned with it. And that's why I always tell people to visualize, and I literally visualize you with the physique that you're aiming for, because I know it's going to be a reality when we're done.
When we talk about these becoming who you want to be, like he was telling me, when you arrive to a certain point, you will have to like visualize yourself in some certain moment, having some kind of achievement. And when I tell you exactly what I was visualizing was happening in real life, the exact same scenario I visualized happened in real life with someone I encountered just like in the street.
That's insane. What was that event, if you don't mind?
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, we were just walking at a function. I was with some of my friends. And I saw someone that I didn't see from ages ago. Okay. Like when I was going to high school. Yeah. And I had this specific shirt on me.
This one?
Some specific... not this one. I had like a black tee. Yeah. Okay? And I used to... Fat people online, you know what I mean. When you walk with a t-shirt. Yeah. Do these ones. These ones. So I didn't do this anymore, right? And I used to walk and there was this guy that I didn't see since high school. And he told me the exact sentence that I visualized. He was like, "Oh my God, you don't look like what you used to look like. You don't look like when you were in high school. What happened to you?" And this exact, "You don't look like what you used to look like," I visualized someone telling me this.
This is insane.
In that specific shirt.
This is insane.
It was crazy.
This is insane. Like this.
When it happened, I had like a shock.
Yo, this is the things that I'm talking about. Like, this is actually crazy because the same thing happened to me too at the start. But like the fact that it happened to you too is proof that literally everything you can see in your mind, it can actually become a reality as long as you work for it. That's damn near insane, man. And the more you do this, the more you're gonna see that the things that you envision are gonna happen. And that's like when you unlock life, because now it's like, let me just keep doing this for whatever goal I have. So I want to ask you, bro, what would you say to someone that were in your old shoes and that is doubting, like, that doesn't know if this program is going to work for them, that are stuck and that are like, okay, well, I don't know if this is going to work for me. What advice would you give to them?
I would say something that I say this today, like I say this to my friends. I used to be a science student. You cannot beat science. Like, if you follow some rules, if you follow a kind of a process, you cannot not change. You're not doomed to have what you have. Like, you are gonna change. If you change what you do, you change who you are gonna change what you look like. It has to work like it. You cannot beat science. You cannot beat the laws of physics.
That's a bar.
And also one thing is, I understood like 1 month into the program that I'm with you, that war generals do not go at war without a plan, without some kind of strategy. You cannot expect to change without actually changing what you do and the way that you go about life. You cannot.
Facts. That's a bar, man. That's a bar. I could have not said that better. So who do you feel this program would be good for?
Anyone, to be honest. Anyone that tried to change. Anyone that thinks they're doomed to the physique that they have.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone that is not confident in themselves,
Mm-hmm.
because if you're not confident in yourself, you're not gonna be confident in the plan you put it into place,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not gonna be confident about your competences to achieve what you want.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're that kind of guy that's not sure of himself, that tried and tried and tried, I would say talk to someone, get in touch with Gaosu, and he's gonna give you a solid plan that's simple, that you cannot go wrong with it.
If you had to describe the experience in one sentence, what would you say?
As simple as it gets. That's literally it. Like, you think it's impossible at first, but then you just do the thing and you see that it was so simple from the start.
Yeah, that's it, man. Just because we have the mindset and we're implementing it.
Yep.
And that's why I really wanted to help you, and I really was like
Yeah,
happy
you
when
did.
you reached out, because and the whole time I was always like, I pushed you, right? Like some days I probably felt a bit pushy when I was like telling you like, hey, send me the steps, send me this, send me that. But the truth is, I really wanted you to win, because
when you ask for a coach, you must have a coach.
Yeah.
And this is what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and you were always like, every time I would tell you like, hey, you got to be on this, you were always like receptive. You would do the things. Some days you had bad moments, and that's really when we dialed in on the mindset. I remember when you had a bad moment, right? A little bit of a rut.
Yeah.
And I hopped on a call with you and I talked to you about everything, because I knew that that's when people quit. That's when people fail.
The thing is also like, you have to understand that I used to not understand with this, but I understood with time, that I just have to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You're not gonna judge me because
Exactly.
you were in my position.
Exactly. That's the
So
thing.
you don't have nothing to judge. So I must, like, sometimes as you said, like, I was not perfect in the program. I was not perfect,
Nobody is.
but he was asking me like, yo, did you do this? Did you do this? And I used to be ashamed, but at some point you understand, like, just tell him.
Yeah.
Just tell him what's going on and everything, and he's just gonna help you. He's there to help.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't tell him what's going on, he cannot know.
Facts. I can't know and I can't help. If I don't know that you missed a workout because you didn't have enough time, I can't make you a better workout, right? There was a point where he needed to, he had a new job and he needed to change his routine for his steps. And we talked about it and boom, it changed. And now I'm working on the end goal for him is literally that he's able to do this for himself without needing any accountability. And it takes some time, but like once you get into the routine that you already are in, now you're never going to miss a meal plan or a workout. Like, it's already part of you. Now the goal is that you know how to do it for yourself. You know how to change it when you need to. You know how to bulk, how to cut. And that's the goal at the end of the plan, so that you not only have the mindset, the physique, and the habits to keep that forever.
Yep. One day I'll be doing this for myself. So it's because it's so simple. I cannot go wrong with it.
So I really appreciate you, brother. That was a nice one.
Thank you, bro.